Hey guys, Kai from Kai's Take Corner here, and we're going to be reviewing One Piece, chapter 854. And what a chapter it was as well. And like always, let's sit down and crack on to the review. Anyway, how did you like this review? How did you like the chapter? I'm trying to split it up a little bit. So, first off, how did you like the chapter? Just comment down below your thoughts while watching this review and while you hear my thoughts. I'll be happy to hear your thoughts on this chapter. I found it alright actually. It wasn't that it was a bit more setup and everything where everything kept on going on, but without that, let's continue on with everything that's been happening. Now, Mama still thinks everything is still going according to her plan. Everybody's keeping everything tied up and behind her. Like, a lot of people are keeping everything behind. Even the guy that Jinbei fought is keeping everything wrapped up because he said in this chapter, he mentioned in his mind that if they find out that I couldn't be able to protect or guard the prisoners, my life will be sucked down from me. So we know how much emphasis has gone into this and how much it went on to this as well. So we have great thoughts about that he is scared of Big Mom, he's scared of Lin Lin and everything, and it just shows. Before this, Brook was still being carried around. He's being carried around like a toy that Mama's going to be keeping hold of until she decides to throw him into her museum, because yet again, he's one of a kind. Does she realise that it's because of her devil fruit power? I doubt it, but at the same time, I do think she has suspicions. But I think she doesn't realise that it's actually a devil fruit ability that's allowing him to stay alive thanks to the revived fruit. And we got Pudding just talking and everything, how she has a gun that even the German or the modified soldiers can't really protect from and whatnot and everything. Sanji is just still moping around, and somebody from Whole Cake Island came over and says, "Are you Master Sanji Fizbook? Oh, is that food? May I have it?" Then Sanji just turns around near the end of the chapter and just swings kicking him and saying that's not for him. Because he started having flashbacks, realising that he knows Luffy. He knows that when Luffy says something, he means it. He says, when Luffy says, "I'm not eating anything unless it's made by you." So even if Sanji knows that even if he just gives him this one piece of food, Luffy will just go on a hunger strike again if Sanji doesn't come back. Sanji's starting to realise that he has a family now, a family that he can actually call his own. He has a family that he can call his own, and it just shows in this chapter how much he's going. We now know that he is going, because after rereading last week's chapter and me thinking that Sanji's already at that place, I just realised he wasn't at that place. He was just in one of the hallways, just moping with the food that he always made for Luffy and stuff, and everything. And then when somebody was about to eat it, instead, Sanji kicked him, and now it's starting to run off to where he is. If Big Mom finds out everything's falling apart around her, she's going to go nuts. We also found a little bit more about the roulette wheel that it's given. It's a cheated wheel. Regardless whatever it lands on, it will always land on so that you will die regardless. It's the wheel of death pretty much. You don't have a chance to live afterwards. You don't have your life sucked out of you. It pretty much guarantees you 100% death regardless. So if you're leaving Big Mom as part of her fleet, then you're dead. Nothing. So Jinbei knew this. Jinbei instantly knew this, and he decided to go straight out of it this way. And he decided to keep on going this way, and he just decided to rebel instead. So that's why he has nothing. He had nothing taken from him. He decided to just run off and everything. He had nothing from his life actually being taken from him, all the things by the fact that he knows that if he leaves now, he's dead. Regardless, he is dead. Everything else is starting to come up a little bit more into an understanding, and everything's starting to pick up about how the wedding's meant to be played out. But the fact that Luffy's going to end up back at full strength now once Sanji arrives with him to his food and everything, it was a great setup chapter. I will say this, it was a great setup chapter. Everything about this makes it a great setup chapter. We'll get into the conclusion. We are definitely reaching the conclusion now. Sanji's heading to Luffy. He's just really snapped back into everything. That really does show that his character has developed a little bit more. And he understands that Luffy is the craziest guy he knows. Luffy knows that he will not have anybody's food. Luffy will not find another cook. He knows Sanji has dreams that he wants to accomplish. He knows he wants to find the All Blue. Even if Fishman Island was the All Blue, we still don't know if that was the All Blue and Sanji already found it, or it's going to be at Raftel. That's the possibility that the All Blue is also at Raftel, and it's also part of the meeting point. Because remember, the road poneglyphs, 4 road poneglyphs equals an X marks the spot. That X marks the spot leads to Raftel. So there is a slight thing that Raftel is in the centre of the world, regardless of south, east, west blue, north, south, west, and east blues, regardless of the Grand Line, regardless of the Red Line. I have a funny feeling that Raftel is in the point centre of the One Piece world, and All Blue, everything to do what everybody wants to find, will be there. The One Piece, the All Blue, the original poneglyph about the missing history, the lost history, everything probably will be at Raftel. Sanji has just realised now that he is needed to be with his crew. He knows Luffy will continuously not be on a hunger strike, so he knows if he dies, he knows Luffy's going to die regardless. He's going to die of hunger. So Sanji has realised that he has a reason to live. He has a reason to feed his crewmates, feed his new family. And this is all building up to the climax. Everything's building up. The finale is closing in on the Whole Cake Island arc. Is really coming in. The backstory for Sanji, the whole Visma backstory that happened last year was the year of Sanji. All last year was us learning about the backstory of Sanji and the Visma family. That was it. So that happened. That's done last year. The anime is going into that this year. So the anime's year of Sanji for the anime is happening this year for the anime. For the year of Sanji is happening for the anime. Because every part of the events for it, from Zou, from the mini arc of Zou to now, is going to be happening now in anime form this year. So the year of Sanji for the manga ended last year once we know the backstory. The year of Sanji for the anime, is happening this year. So, I did enjoy this chapter. There was a little bit in nitpicks, but the art was always on point. It always feels nice and always looks awesome. Now, like I said at the intro, what did you think about the chapter? I would like to hear your thoughts, like to hear your personal theories, thoughts, and greatness about this chapter down in the comment sections below. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed this week's chapter of 854 of One Piece. I know I enjoyed the chapter reading and everything. Like always, I wanted to find out your thoughts as well. I have not been hammering this down your throat all across the review. I'm just trying to spice things up a bit. But like always, why don't you check out my last week's review, my most recent uploads, or the playlist for my One Piece reviews as well. You can check them on the screen right now. Or why don't you hit that subscribe button as well and keep up to date with all my videos. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and share this video around for everybody to see. I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya.